Today we'll be making pork shoulder ssam, a delicious lettuce wrap with a ton of toppings. There's 3 components to this dish: the marinade for the pork shoulder, the ssam sauce, and the vegetables we'll be wrapping with. You'll need a portion of pork shoulder or pork butt with the blade bone removed. I use 3 pounds here because I'm meal prepping for the entire week. My local grocery store didn't carry deboned pork shoulder, so I'll do it myself. You'll also need an onion, 2 jalapenos, 5 cloves of garlic, some Mirin or rice wine vinegar, Gochujang, and Doenjang, classic fermented Korean sauces that you can find at your local Asian grocery store. First, we begin by prepping the vegetables. Halve the onion. Dice 1/2 for the marinade and thinly slice the other half to top the ssam. Mince the jalapeno finely, removing seeds if that's your jam. Roughly chop the garlic cloves. Size and uniformity aren't important here since we'll be blending the garlic and onions and making the marinade. With that, the vegetable prep is done. To make the marinade, toss the chopped onions and garlic into a bowl. Add 4 tablespoons of gochujang, 4 tablespoons of doenjang, 2 tablespoons of mirin or rice wine vinegar, and 2 tablespoons of oil. Blend until smooth and add water 1 tablespoon at a time if the brands of gochujang and doenjang you're using are too thick to easily coat the pork. Now, I'll have to debone the pork shoulder and then we'll slice it into 1/4-inch slabs. Toss the pork in the marinade, being sure to massage the mixture into every nook and cranny. Once thoroughly coated, marinade at room temperature for 2 hours or in the fridge overnight. While the pork is marinating, we're going to work on the ssam sauce. Dice 3 tablespoons of the sliced onion reserved for topping the ssam. Add 1 tablespoon of the minced jalapenos, 2 tablespoons of doenjang, and 2 tablespoons of gochujang. Mix to combine and add a splash of water if the mixture is too thick to stir together. Your flavor bomb sauce topping is done. You're probably getting hungry waiting for the pork to finish marinating, so now's a good time to wash up the vegetables. Lettuce is probably the only mandatory vegetable here, and I recommend getting a bunch of different herbs ranging from fish mint to cilantro. Each herb will end up making your ssam taste different, so you'll never get bored of it. Trust me, I have to eat this for a week. Now we're finally ready to grill or fry off the pork. If you have a grill, go for it. I don't, so I'll be using a pan. Coat a heated pan with olive oil and cook off the pork. It'll take about 3 to 4 minutes per side. I recommend using a grease splatter screen here since the marinade we're cooking off has a lot of water content. You're going for this kind of charred and blackened look. Don't worry, that's just the sugars from the onion and sauces cooking onto the pork. Once done, transfer the pork to your cutting board and slice thinly. Each ssam wrap will use about 2 to 3 slices. Now for the best part, assembly and eating. Tear off a 2-bite piece of lettuce, grab 2 to 3 leaves of your herb of choice, add onions, 2 to 3 slices of pork, some of the jalapeno, and the ssam sauce. I forgot to grab the kimchi out of the fridge when I filmed this, but you should definitely add some kimchi to your toppings. And that's it. Continue making these wraps until you're stuffed. I love this dish because the next bite is always different, depending on what herbs I decide to use. And let's be honest, we all love playing with our food, and at least with this dish, we can do so in a socially acceptable manner. And with that, I hope you enjoyed my pork shoulder ssam tutorial. See you in the next one.